Well, thank you very much for asking me to share this practice with you. This is a practice that I've used quite frequently in my own practice when patients come in and are very anxious or upset. It's a really good way of kind of grounding someone back down to the here and now. And it's really good for using with friends and family as well, and colleagues. My colleagues used to come into the office up in the Western Isles when I worked there and saying, please, please do the head holds on me if they'd had a really challenging visit or clinic. They would ask me to do this. And so it's something that can be shared with anyone and is a great way of trying to kind of get somebody down to the here and now and their breathing controlled in a nice, calm way. So this practice is called head holds, and through the energy of our hands, we have the power to bring profound peace, harmony, and healing to each other. You can use this practice on yourself, or you can offer it to another person. The touch is very light, and if someone fears touch because of any pain or history, the holds may be done off the body. They don't necessarily have to be touching the body, with hands as close as the individual feels comfortable with. It's always really important to ask permission when you do any practice involving touch. And the first hold I'm going to show you today is called the halo hold. So let's begin with the halo hold, and we can do these on ourselves. If you're doing them on another person, you would hold your hands a few centimeters away from their ears, as if you were creating a halo like this. And we can do this to ourselves as well. You can close your eyes if you feel you want to. This is a way of greeting the other person's body at the beginning of the practice. So let's take a few deep breaths together. In and out. So place your feet firmly in the earth and feel yourself grounded and rooted. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. After a couple of deep breaths, move slowly to the next position, which would have you standing at the side of the other person if you were doing it on other person. And we're going to move to the head hold with one hand slightly holding the head on the forehead and one hand at the base of the skull like that. The other hand holds the base of the skull. If the person prefers not to be touched, and your hands just rest away from the head like in the halo hold, or however that person feels safe. This is a lovely hold to use if somebody's ill or being sick. The energy of the hands connects with the parts of the brain related to memories and emotions. So breathing in and breathing out. Release emotions that arise. Breathing in a sense of calm and peace. Breathing in and breathing out. Gently release your hands and moving back to the position standing behind the other person. If you were standing doing this to another person, we're going to move to the third hold, which is called the crown hold. So the thumbs of both hands together with contact with the crown at the center of the top of the head, and let your fingertips place softly across the forehead. Breathing in and breathing out. This hold is used along with deep breathing in a range of bodywork practices to promote emotional release. Breathing in and breathing out. Increasing the sense of emotional release with each out breath. Breathing in deeply into your abdomen and breathing out slowly. Feeling the release. Lift your hands very gently up from the crown and bring them down to slowly rest on the shoulders. If you're doing it to yourself, just cross your hands over onto your shoulders. For the shoulder hold, this is the place in the body related to anxiety, excess baggage, and the burdens of life. So breathe deeply together, deep into the abdomen, and feeling the sense of release with each out breath. Letting go of the weight that sits on your shoulders. Breathing in and breathing out. With each out breath, feeling a deeper sense of release. One more breath in and out. Gently lift the hands away from your shoulders and you would move back to the side of the other person. And what we're going to do now is to move on to the heart hold. One hand rests across the sternum, high on the chest, and the other hand touches the upper back behind the heart. The heart area often holds emotional pain, wounds of the past, greed and resentment. Breathe deeply into your abdomen and imagine any pain draining down into the earth. Breathing in, filling with peace and restoring harmony. Breathing out, imagining any negative emotions draining away into the earth. One more deep breath in and out, and gently lift your hands away. To finish, gently brush off the energy field with your hands. You can brush this lightly down the other person's arm or just into the releasing all of that energy. The person offering the hold should then step back and shake off their hands and pause to restore your own energy and boundaries. And just gently open your eyes if you have them closed and bring yourself back into the room. Thank you for listening.